Hello, motherfucker.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is actually take 2, considering I filmed this video, did a wear test yesterday, and I completely deleted the footage when I sat down to do like my last final check-in. So this is take 2. We're going to try it again today. I'm just going to be applying it, giving you a review at the end. So I'm going to demo it, do a wear test, then review it. I picked this up this past Friday, which I mentioned in a vlog that'll be going up in a few weeks. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing my thoughts on the Nars foundation, then keep on watching. So first things first, it comes in this soft touch packaging that Nars always seems to have. This is my first ever Nars product. I just always think it's kind of expensive, and none of the foundations really sound like they're for me. But after seeing everybody give rave reviews about this, like everybody I've seen talk about it loves it. So I decided I would pick it up. You get 1 fluid ounce for $49. This is not exclusive to Sephora. They also sell it at Ulta. It comes in this really super nice glass packaging with a pump, which I've been told, or I've seen that some Nars foundations don't come with a pump, so that's nice. I got the shade Oslo L1. This is supposed to have pink undertones, which in the bottle, I don't know if you guys can really see. It doesn't, so there's that. It says to shake well before use, and yeah. And don't clock me, this isn't dandruff, it's dry shampoo because I sprayed it too close to my hair and I couldn't get it blended out all the way. So I'm going to be taking my usual primer duo of the Too Faced Peachy Matte Primed and Poreless and the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer and the Oil-Free Pore Minimizing one. I'm actually going to apply the foundation 2 different ways, one using a beauty blender on one side of the face and the other buffing it out with a brush. So let me go ahead and prime my skin and we'll get into applying the foundation. So I'm on the Sephora's website right now. I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of information before I apply this. It does retail for $49. There are 33 shades in total. It has an overall rating of 4 stars. It says it is medium to full coverage. Skin type is sensitive, normal, dry, combination, oily. So basically all skin types. And the finish is natural. Okay, and it says what it is: a foundation with up to 16 hours of lightweight, natural, fade-resistant wear, featuring full-powered radiance to smooth the look of skin, and it's paraben-free. Okay, so first I'm going to be going in with the beauty blender to apply it, and I'm going to go on it with this side of my face, and I'm just going to take 2 pumps, and that's what it looks like. It's pretty thick. Ooh, I got shaken. Please pause. Okay, now it's been shaken. I'm going to put one more pump in there, and it doesn't look like it really affected the formula any. I don't know if you can see. So that's 3 pumps, and we're going to go in with my beauty blender, and I'm just going to take on my little plate right here and just dab in and start applying it to the side of my face. This is definitely a more golden to yellow undertone. I don't know where they pulled the pink from, like the pink undertone thing. I don't know where they got that from. I do have a lot of redness in my skin, as you guys can see through here. So let's see if it covers that. It is definitely a more natural finish, especially with the sponge, because you can see my skin still peeking through. And I just dip back into my little plate, and I'm going to continue on the forehead. Oh god, I just smashed that all into my fucking hair. That's why I hate applying stuff so close with a sponge, but we'll clean it up. Just take this down the face, down the neck. I think I definitely like the way it looks with a sponge, although applying foundations with sponges is usually not my preferred method. I like to dye it on my face, buff it in with a brush, and then go over it with a sponge to kind of stop it from getting cakey, you know? But I think this looks really nice. And it's not thick. It doesn't feel, it's very lightweight feeling. So, it doesn't say light. It doesn't say that it's lightweight. I feel like it did on the thing, but no. For a Longwear foundation, it feels very lightweight, so I just went back in and got what was left off of there and just really buffed in the product right here, which is where I like a lot of my coverage. As you can see, this is one half that doesn't have, and this is the color, or the side that does. The color matches really, really well. I kind of went over a little too far, but whatever. So I definitely like how the sponge applied it. It doesn't look cakey at all. It definitely is lightweight feeling, so I'm liking that. So for the brush side, I'm just going to go ahead and take 2 pumps and see if I can get it a little bit further, just applying it with my hand. So I'm going to take 2 pumps on my little plate, dip into it, and just start dotting it all over the face. So now I'm going to take my Morphe M439. It's just a little fat buffing brush, which I love to use, and I'm going to buff this in. So it's blending pretty easily. I feel like I'm definitely getting a lot more coverage on this side, like, whereas with the Beauty Blender, I feel like I maybe could have built it up a little bit. This side is definitely like more full coverage in terms of not having to go back over it so many times like I did with the sponge, but it does look a little cakey right here. Which I have a problem with when I use the brush if the foundation is a little bit more matte feeling. Right now, I'm not feeling the radiant finish, but it did say it was natural, so I don't understand. I'm confused about how it is a radiant foundation, but the finish is natural. But anyway, so as of right now, it feels like more of a matte, like a lightweight matte finish, not as heavy as the Fenty Beauty, like matte, but it's definitely a more matte, demi-matte finish. So I'm just gonna make sure that it's covered, and like always, I'm gonna go over with my sponge and just try to buff out any cakiness. Okay. In terms of coverage, it looks about the same with the sponge or brush. I like how it looks. I don't have like a preferred method. I think the sponge is just easier, so I would probably apply it that way for me. So yeah, this is what everything looks like on so far. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. My face is done. I actually just threw a couple of eyeshadows in the crease, nothing crazy, because I'm not going anywhere today. I do have on highlight, blush, contour, all that stuff. In terms of concealer, I used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, and I set my face with the Kat Von D Lock-It translucent loose setting powder, and I set that all over the face, contoured with the Kat Von D. Didn't do anything that I wouldn't normally do. And if you're wondering why my eyes look a little different, it's because I don't have on mascara or lashes, obviously. But the main reason I don't have mascara on is because I am getting over having a sty right in here, and I really just don't want to put that on my face if I don't have to. And me being home all day, you know, it's not going to affect the way the foundation wears. So it is currently 12:15 in the afternoon. I'm going to go ahead and do my housework that I was going to do. Nothing crazy. I'm going to clean the house up and clean my bathrooms, do some laundry, take trash out, clean our car out, stuff like that. And I'll check in a couple of hours and see how everything is going, how it's looking. What else? Oh, I was just going to tell you guys, it didn't lift. None of the other products I use lifted the foundation, so that's good, and it reacted well with everything. So for right now, it's looking good. I like the way it looks. It still feels that very lightweight, like nothing's there kind of feel. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here, and I'll keep you updated. Okay guys, so it is 4:16 right now, and this is what the foundation is looking like. I just finished lunch. I've done a couple of little things around the house, went out, grabbed lunch and everything, and this is what it's looking like. I can go ahead and tell you that about an hour in, it started feeling like makeup on my face. Like I started feeling it more so on my chin. And I started realizing how oily I was getting right through my, like right here, and right here in my face, pretty quickly after that. I don't blot during the day. I don't take any powders with me or anything if I'm out. I just don't want to do that. That's why I set my face. So I have not blotted or anything like that. I know it's pretty rough because Josh, who never says anything, looked at me and was like, "You're not having like that. That foundation's not that good." He was like, "You're having." He's like, "It's one." He said he's seen better. That's what Josh told me about my foundation, and he said for the price that I shouldn't have to mix. Well, I was like, "Oh, I can mix it with something, to try to make it work." And he's like, "For $50, you shouldn't have to make something work," which is true. So I'm thinking I'm going to end up returning this. This is my second day wearing it, and it did the same exact thing that it did yesterday. I'll throw in a little footage somewhere of me doing like a check-in before my footage got deleted last night, and I was able to like save this one little clip of me getting really close and showing you guys my face, and it looked very similar. If you guys can see, it's broken up here and here. And as you can see down here is where I blew my nose, like just kind of wiped my nose a little bit, and it's completely gone. I mean, it's like oil peeking through. You can see my skin here, it's really cakey through here. It just feels like an oil slick mess that I just want to take off my face. So for shits and giggles, I'm going to take my sponge that's still damp, and I'm just going to go over it and see if that helps anything. And see, that kind of stopped the shine, but you can see my skin, like the foundation is gone there. So I mean, what does that really do for me? Like, yeah, it takes the shine away, but it doesn't fix the fact that there's just no foundation. Like, this looks like crap through here. And typically, if foundations are not going to work for me, the way I know is when it breaks down in this area. So I definitely don't think this is for oily skin. I think dry, normal skin, maybe even combination would be fine, but this is definitely not good for, like, suited for oily skin. Like, I look like crap right now, and it feels like I just want to, like, rip off my face. And just because I'm that person, I went on Sephora's, like, the website, like, the little app that I have. I'm just reading through comments, and a lot of what I'm seeing is people, like, this girl has normal skin and said that it clogged her pores and gave her acne. This one has oily skin and says didn't work. Dry skin, unfortunately, it's a no. I'm so excited to try this foundation. I immediately snatched it up when I got the email alert. Unfortunately, I've used it multiple times with brushes, a beauty blender, various face creams, primers, and it simply does not sink into the skin. It looks awful on the skin. I live in New Jersey in a dry climate and don't even think about setting it with powder because it makes you look worse. Not long wearing. So disappointed. Worst foundation ever. Oily skin beware. Huge flop. So I don't know, like, everybody that's trying this, like Jackie Ina really loved it, Casey Holmes really loved it, and they're predominantly oily girls. Like, I like to take foundation reviews from Casey especially because I'm kind of the same with my pigmentation in my face and stuff. But I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, I really wanted to love this. Like, honestly, yesterday when it didn't work on me, I was like, I really don't want to not recommend this because it's just so cute, the looks, and I love the way it looks when you first put it on. So there's no doubt in my mind that this wouldn't be a beautifully, like, this wouldn't photograph beautiful. Like, I think it would. But as far as, like, claiming you're a Longwear foundation, it's not even, like, I've not even tested it in crazy climates. Like, I've literally sat around my house watching, like, Keeping Up with the Kardashians and cleaned my house, like, and then went out once to go get lunch. So if you can't hold up to that, like, how are you going to hold up to, like, somebody, like, out there, like, popping up in the club for 6 hours? Like, so in conclusion, I do not recommend the Nars foundation. I think it is not right. For me personally, everybody's different. Take, I guess, my recommendation as a grain of salt, but I am oily skinned and it did not work for me. 2 days in a row, like I said, I'll throw in that footage so you guys can see what my skin looked like at the end of yesterday, and it was a rainy day yesterday. So I thought, oh, maybe it was just the humidity, but no, and unfortunately I'm going to end up taking it back, I think, which sucks, but hey, it happens. So that is my review. I hope you guys enjoyed and found it helpful, informative, decided, maybe if you were going to buy it and you have oily skin, you're going to back up off of it, whatever. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Give me a big thumbs up if you did and want me to keep doing reviews like this. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. My stomach just growled really loud. I wanted to love you. I want to love you, but you're bad.